Okay, my name is Dody Syahrul Irawan. In this time, I want to explain about my text, the argumentative essay. Yeah, number one, the arguments essay is treatise on the dispute issue. In essence, we are asked to write an essay that contains or responds opinions and positions on the issue. So can it be neutral? Well, if it's neutral, we don't have a position. However, we can write down the degrees of our disposition, suppose it depends on something. Number two, the objective of an argumentative essay is to convince our reader that our position is logical, ethical, and ultimately right. Yeah. Number three, the general structure of argumentative essay consists of three structures. First, introduction. This is part of our first paragraph. It's the most important part of our essay argument. It contains a background information and points out our main point and claims that the subject corresponds to our opinion. So we should use strong statement or quotation. Second, the body paragraph of argument consists of even more than 3 paragraphs. Typical essays are made up of 3 or more paragraphs that explain why we support our argument and briefly explain why the reader must agree with our position. In the paragraph of the body is where we support our argument with example, research, statistics, studies, and text quotation. An opposing address and then explanation of why we disagree with them. And third, the conclusion is the paragraph that states our argument and summarizes all arguments, and this is made in the paragraph of our body. Number 4, there are 3 approach in writing essay arguments. The first approach is the introduction that contains the thesis or main argument statement, and the body paragraph that contains the pro idea 1 and pro idea 2 and pro idea 3. It is our argument that we agree, and the body paragraph that explains cons persecution. This is another personal argument we disagree with them. We must state this opinion clearly if we are to refute it convincingly. And the fourth is the last conclusion, which is a statement of our main argument. A second approach contains the introduction of primary thesis or argument and body statement, cons, refutation, and body pro idea 1, pro idea 2, pro idea 3, and the conclusion. The third approach contains an introduction, which is the principal thesis or argument statement, and body con what, brush our constraints, and body control plus or rebutant, and body contrary plus or rebutant, and conclusion. The last number 5, a tip for writing argumentative essay. The first is to make a list of pros and cons in our brain before we start writing. Second is to start by saying what the current situation is, or introduce our argument, and the body paragraph discuss a supporting reason. Third, we use phrases like profit or reason or effect. Fourth, in the final paragraph, summarize our main argument to summarize or summarize. And clearly, the fifth provide evidence by using facts, pictures, statistics, quotation, graphs, and example. Yeah. This is from me. I'm sorry and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.